The amount of unknowing rabbit holes that I go down every single day really is just beginning to never cease to fucking amaze me. Like, I am just so outdone with this disgusting ass world, man. So, I just seen a post on Instagram, and this girl was basically talking about how she doesn't like post her kids online and stuff like that. And basically, like, I've been on this wavelength. I've been agreed with this aspect and way of thinking, just simply because of just shit that I did not want to see came across on social media, Facebook, X, like just weird ass shit. And as a mother, like, I am so hyper vigilant when it comes to the protection of my kids and preventing them from being exploited in any way, shape, or form. However, with what I'm currently going through and dealing with with this, I wouldn't even really say it's a custody battle, because it's at a standstill right now. But with what I'm currently dealing with, it's like you have one parent who's wants to align the child with certain values and ways of being, and just not to fearmonger, but just to teach the children the truth, talk to them about what's really going on. Like, I don't like people that try to sweep things under the rug, that try to put things and bury things in the past when discussions need to be had. And so anyway, as far as her video goes, I definitely agree with her. I really feel like that's just not something that I'm ever going to do. And then I just found out about the CSAM. I'm not going to repeat that on here, you all. It's too triggering to repeat. But apparently it's AI generated material that these PDF files, predators and weirdos, demonic entities, literal demons walking amongst us, that are gaining some sort of sexual gratification from, when it comes to our angels and the innocent, those who are vulnerable and those who are unknowing. So this is exactly why I'm going to always speak out on matters such as these, because no matter what, like, children are the future, and I'm going to always protect a child no matter what. And I just feel like people are fucking weird. They're sick. They're evil. They need help, especially when it comes to children. Like, and this is exactly why I have this reasoning, and this is why I stand on business when it comes to, like, no. But yet the unfortunate issue is, my children's other parent, to spite me, they plaster, and their family plasters my children all over social media to spite me. It's just ignorance. It all boils down to ignorance. The statement that I made and created myself, a quote that I came up with, no one cares what happens until it's them that it happens to. A lot of people, unless they are on board with it, but a lot of people, anyone included, generally speaking, they're not going to feel any type of way about the energies until it happens to them. A lot of people, they shrug this shit off. Oh, I'm still going to post my child. I'm still going to, because a lot of people, they need that validation. They need that approval. A lot of people lack security. If they don't show and prove to the outside world that they're this or they're that, then their whole life is just going to shit. And I'm just not one of those, because I never needed anybody's internal validation or approval but my own. And I damn sure don't need anybody validating and approving of my children. Like, that's, like, when it comes to my children, they are so sacred to me. Like, they're everything to me. I'm never, ever going to allow anyone to harm them in any way. And I feel like this is exactly why, sorry to get back off topic, but this is exactly why my parenting and my motherhood is so attacked, because, it's always that way. You always have one parent or, one individual that is onto something, that has that wiser and higher way of thinking. But a lot of people, they're careless these days. And like I said, it really does boil down to ignorance. People are ignorant. Like they stated in the Bible, a lot of people will perish due to a lack of knowledge, and irregardless of where my life is, what I'm going through, like, I'm always going to, you know, pick my own brain. I'm always going to go down rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole, you know, because ultimately that's what we're here for. So that was just my little take, y'all, my little standpoint. Oh my God, I just found some money on the ground. That's crazy. I was literally talking to y'all, literally just found some money on the ground. That's crazy. But that's my little standpoint though, y'all. For real. Protect our babies, man. Like, you got these young, you know, our young daughters, our young nieces, our young, you know, little sisters, etc. Like, I know my little sister, you know, I often think about her. You know, she probably cursed me then, but I know now she's in an energy of like, yeah, she was right, or she will come to that point, you know, because we don't want to expose them to the things that we wish we had protection from, you know. So that is my ultimate take. I'ma always protect the babies. I don't give a fuck if you ain't my baby. I'ma protect every baby. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what race, anything. I protect all children in my sight, in my energy, all of them. You're all safe. And, you know, one day at a time, we're gonna slay these demonic entities that is causing and subjecting these precious angels to such lifelong harm. Yeah, so anyway, y'all, I'm in the hood with it. I'm doing my little walk, but this message, like I said, I'm sitting here just perusing, you know, and this message came to me because I'm like, you know, I've had people in my personal life that try to judge me and try to talk about me. You'll be looked at like an absent mom, like you're just a bad mom or a neglectful mom, or people will be able to run with certain narratives just because you're not performative. Just because you're not trying to put on no fake ass facade to the outside world to make it appear like you're something that you're not. I will never do that. When I come at y'all, I'm gonna come at y'all with the 100% real deal Holyfield, and that's on my mama. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have a beautiful day. I'm definitely in better spirits today. I notice when I'm in an energy of creating without feeling like it's a necessity or just sharing my thoughts, that's when I notice my energy is rising. Because yesterday, it was not my day. Like Sunday and Monday, them was not my days. But I rested. I did my return to senders. I've reclaimed my own energy. I'm not taking on anybody's energy that doesn't belong to me. And yeah, so y'all have a beautiful day. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Love y'all. Bye.